Turn Excel sheets into stunning visuals in VLOOKUP, your data's glow-up revolution. Forget the soul-crushing grind of endless rows and columns. Forget the desperate, sweaty-palmed fumbling with VLOOKUP formulas that inevitably return #N/A at the worst possible moment, mocking your very existence. We've all been there, trapped in spreadsheet purgatory, presenting a crucial report only to watch your manager's eyes glaze over faster than a donut in a police break room as you click through slide 17 of beige bar charts. But what if I told you there's an escape hatch? A way to transform that monotonous grid of numbers into visuals so compelling, so insightful, so downright stunning, that your audience doesn't just understand the data. They feel it, and the best part? You can leave VLOOKUP in the dustbin of Excel history where it belongs. Welcome to the data visualization revolution. The tyranny of the terrible. Why default Excel charts deserve a timeout. Let's be brutally honest. The default charts Excel offers when you hastily select some cells and hit F11 are the visual equivalent of serving lukewarm tap water at a fine dining restaurant. They're functional, barely, but utterly forgettable and often actively confusing. Think. 1. The clustered column catastrophe, a jungle of identical, slightly different colored bars competing for attention. Which quarter was best? Who knows? It looks like a toddler's building blocks after a tantrum. But I added data labels, you cry. Congratulations. Your chart now resembles a frantic game of bingo, numbers scattered everywhere. 2. The pie chart peril. Ah, the dreaded pie. Useful for exactly one thing. Showing how overwhelmingly dominant one category is, like reasons my presentation bombed, where terrible charts takes up 95%. Otherwise, it's a nightmare for comparing similar slices. Trying to discern if Q3 East, 34.2%, is bigger than Q3 West, 33.8%. Good luck straining your eyeballs. 3D pie charts? That's just adding insult to injury. Now your data is distorted and tacky. 3. The line chart labyrinth. 5 product lines, 5 nearly identical shades of grayish blue, all converging and diverging like spaghetti thrown at a wall. Is product C outperforming product D in August? Your audience is playing Where's Waldo with the data points while you lose them forever. 4. The overstuffed sparkline suffocation. Tiny charts crammed into cells, intended for at-a-glance insight, but usually providing only at-a-glance confusion. They look like the vital signs monitor for a data point experiencing extreme stress. This visual mediocrity isn't just an aesthetic crime, it's a communication disaster. Important insights drown in noise. Decisions get delayed. Opportunities are missed. And you're stuck being the person who makes everyone's brain hurt before lunch. It's time to stage an intervention for your data. Ditch the VLOOKUP crutch. Embrace the modern Excel arsenal. But you might whimper, I need VLOOKUP to bring my data together for charts. Stop right there. VLOOKUP is the rusty bicycle with one flat tire you insist on riding in the age of electric scooters. It's fragile, inflexible, and prone to spectacular failures. Looking at you. #REF and #N/A. To build stunning visuals, you need clean, well-structured, dynamic data. VLOOKUP is the enemy of this goal. Fear not. Excel has evolved, offering powerful, non-VLOOKUP tools to wrangle and prepare your data for visualization glory. 1. Power Query, your data's personal spa therapist. This is the game changer. Think of Power Query as a magic portal where messy, scattered data goes in and pristine, analysis-ready tables come out. Connecting to multiple sources, CSVs, databases, web pages, even PDFs, gasp. Easy. Cleaning inconsistent dates, removing duplicates, splitting columns, pivoting/unpivoting. Done with clicks, not cryptic formulas. Best of all, refresh with one click. New data arrives. Hit refresh, and your entire data pipeline and the stunning visuals built on it updates automatically. No more manual VLOOKUP chains breaking. It's data transformation nirvana, achieved without a single equals sign. Imagine merging sales data from SAP, marketing spend from Google Ads, and survey results from SurveyMonkey into one clean table, ready to visualize. That's Power Query's daily workout. 2. XLOOKUP, the VLOOKUP slayer. When you really need a lookup okay, occasionally you might need to fetch a specific value. Enter XLOOKUP. It's like VLOOKUP graduated summa cum laude from Harvard and got a charisma upgrade. Simpler syntax, defaults to exact match, searches in any direction, left, right, up, down. VLOOKUP could only look right. Handles errors gracefully. It's robust and reliable. But remember, the goal is to structure your data, often using Power Query, so you minimize the need for lookups in the first place. Think of XLOOKUP as a precision scalpel, not the sledgehammer VLOOKUP was. 3. Dynamic arrays and filter/sort/unique. The formula renaissance. Excel now has functions that spill results automatically. Need a unique list of regions for a dropdown? Equals sort, unique regions. Boom, dynamic list. Want to filter all sales above $10,000? Equals filter, sales data, amount, 10,000. Need to create a summary table without manual references. Equals sumifs. Combined with spilled ranges works wonders. These formulas create dynamic ranges that automatically feed your charts. Change the source data. The filtered list updates, and your chart based on that filtered list updates instantly. It's like building self-healing data pipelines within your sheet. 4. Tables, your foundational rock. This seems basic, but always put your source data in a formal Excel table, Control+T. Why? Tables auto-expand when you add new rows/columns. Structured references, table name, column name, are clearer than cell references, A1, G100. Most importantly, charts, pivot tables, and formulas referencing tables automatically include new data when refreshed. No more manually adjusting chart data ranges. It's the bedrock of dynamic visualization. From drab to fab, unleashing Excel's actual visual power. With your data clean, structured, and dynamic, now we unleash the visual fireworks. Forget the boring defaults. It's time to explore Excel's hidden gems and smart techniques. 1. Conditional formatting. Beyond traffic lights. This isn't just for red/yellow/green cells anymore. 1 data bars. Turn cells into mini in-cell bar charts. Instantly see relative performance across rows without a separate chart cluttering your sheet. Perfect for dashboards. 2 color scales. Go beyond simple high/low. Use sophisticated 3 color scales to show gradients. E.g., low equals blue, medium equals yellow, high equals red, revealing patterns across a range instantly. 3 icon sets. Use directional arrows, flags, or rating symbols to add intuitive meaning. Seeing a column of upward green arrows is instantly motivating. 4 custom formulas. Highlight entire rows based on a condition. E.g., highlight all rows where sales are below target and region is east. Makes outliers and critical issues pop. 2. Pivot charts, your interactive insight engine. Pivot tables summarize data. Pivot charts visualize those summaries dynamically. The real magic? Interactivity. Your audience can. 1 filter. Click on a region in the chart legend. Instantly see data for just that region. 2 slice. Add slicers, fancy filter buttons for region, product, year. Click 2023 and product. The chart instantly refocuses. 3. Drill down. Double-click a bar representing Q1 sales. Excel opens a new sheet showing the underlying transactions making up that figure. It turns a static presentation into an interactive data exploration session. No more pre-building 20 different charts for every possible question. 3. Map charts. Location, visualization. Have geographic data, countries, states, postal codes. The filled map chart type is your friend. Simply format your data correctly. 1 column for geography names, 1 for the value. Select it and insert a map chart. Excel, with an internet connection, will plot your values geographically, shading regions based on intensity. Suddenly, regional sales performance or distribution density becomes spatially obvious. No more squinting at lists of state names and trying to picture it. 4. Sparklines reimagined. Actually useful this time. Remember those tiny, confusing cell charts? Used wisely, they have power. The key is context and clarity. 1. Place them beside the data they represent, e.g., monthly sales figures for a product with a sparkline showing the trend right next to the total. 2. Use them consistently across a table to show trends for many categories at once, e.g., stock price trends for a portfolio. 3. Customize them. Highlight high/low points. Change colors meaningfully. Keep them simple. Line charts usually work best. 5. The power of combination charts. Breaking the mold. Why settle for 1 chart type? Combine them. 1 column plus line. Show actual sales, columns versus target align. Instant performance gap visualization. 2 line plus secondary axis. Plot revenue, line, left axis, and profit margin percent, another line, right axis, on the same chart. Reveals the relationship between volume and profitability clearly. Just ensure the secondary axis is clearly labeled. 6. Design like a pro. Without being a designer, small tweaks make a massive difference. 1. Kill the clutter. Remove grid lines, excessive tick marks, and legends if not essential. Reduce border weights. Embrace white space. Let your data breathe. 2. Title with insight. Don't just say sales by quarter. Say Q4 sales surge 15% driven by new product launch. Tell the story immediately. 3. Color with purpose. Use a consistent, accessible color palette. Use bold colors only for emphasis. Avoid garish defaults. Tools like Color Brewer offer palettes designed for clarity. Remember color blindness. For label directly. Where possible, label data points directly on the chart instead of forcing eyes to dart to a legend. Use data labels strategically, but avoid overwhelming. 5. Annotate. Add a text box briefly explaining an anomaly or key takeaway directly on the chart. Supply chain disruption explains that dip instantly. The payoff from spreadsheet drone to data rockstar. So, what happens when you embrace this VLOOKUP free, visualization first approach? 1. Speed and agility. Power Query automates data prep. Dynamic arrays and table-based charts auto-update. You spend minutes, not hours, refreshing reports. You can react instantly to new data or ad hoc requests. 2. Accuracy. Robust data pipelines, Power Query, and reliable modern functions, XLOOKUP, dynamic arrays, drastically reduce errors compared to fragile VLOOKUP chains and manual range adjustments. Trustworthy data builds trust in you. 3. Deeper insights. Stunning visuals don't just look pretty. They reveal patterns, trends, correlations, and outliers that tables of numbers hide. Interactive pivot charts let you explore data dynamically, uncovering the why behind the what. 4. Captivated audiences. Whether it's your manager, your team, or a client, compelling visuals grab attention, make complex data understandable, and make your message memorable. You become the person who makes data exciting, not excruciating. You move from being the spreadsheet person to the insight guru. 5. Sanity restored. The frustration of broken VLOOKUPs, manually adjusting charts, and presenting confusing data melts away. You work smarter, not harder, and actually enjoy the power of your data. Conclusion: your data deserves better than beige bars. The era of presenting data through soul-sucking spreadsheets and vomit-inducing default charts is over. The tools to transform your Excel sheets from monotonous grids into stunning, insightful narratives are already at your fingertips. No VLOOKUP required. Embrace Power Query as your data butler. Befriend XLOOKUP and dynamic arrays. Structure your data in tables. Explore the visual power of conditional formatting, interactive pivot charts, map charts, and thoughtful design. Stop letting your valuable insights languish in obscurity. Stop putting your audiences to sleep. Unleash the visual potential within your data. Become a maestro who doesn't just crunch numbers, but tells their captivating story. Turn your Excel sheets from a necessary evil into your most powerful communication tool. The revolution starts now. Go forth and visualize stunningly. Your next standing ovation awaits. And seriously, let VLOOKUP retire in peace. It's earned its rest, preferably in a museum exhibit titled Clunky Tools of the Past. If you found this video informative, please like and subscribe. It will really help this channel out. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more informative videos coming.